from the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Bro, these dumbass lines be fucking with me. Like, which one is the first down line, bro? Like, this shit is retarded as fuck.
And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
First and 10, it's Wilson. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Here's Wilson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Much better.
Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
I do.
A pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now second and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson.
I said cure catch that, bro. What the f is that? Bro, that's a secure catch, bro. Judy, you gotta catch that shit. Rivers overflowing. I do. I need my big block in there, nigga. I need my big tank in there, nigga. Come on. I need my big tank. The center of my stars in new. Come on. Get his ass. Get in there, big boy. Get in there, big boy. Come on, big boy. Go. Can I show my love for you?
His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field.
Can I show my love for you?
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin.
Dun. 2 cops. Dun. Bro, bitch, I ain't got to dine this time. Talk about your brain, girl. You lying this time. Hallelujah.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
So net gas on deck, 93 gas outside, showing Pap. Who was that? That's K-Star.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Looks like something looking like me, Hush.
Give the Chubb out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down.
Man, got me hot in the walker, man. 30 on y'all partner, man.
This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Got like 17, man.
Their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their
And I remember last time I fought, shawty. Talking about you praying you'll get on my line, so you must be drawn, shawty. Come on, bro. You ain't running shit.
From the 39.
You was on my line this time. Hello. Damn, I knew I should have put that curl flat. The fuck that homie nigga running right now with it on me, nigga. Get it with you, yeah. I'm gonna get up with you.
When you think about the toughest quarterbacks in the league to game plan against, he's got to be in your top 5, does he not?
Nigga, I do his shit, that shit funny to me.
Putting him in the top 5, that's an easy call because he can make every
You
throw.
died.
That's not an issue.
Yeah, Monty died.
Great touch delivering the football.
Yeah, so look, get on my phone.
When he escapes the pocket and those receivers find their way open, short, medium, and long, he finds the right guy. And last but not least, his toughness. He can stand in the pocket, take a hit, and deliver.
Who the fuck is on my line this time? I'm gonna be Mac. I'm just gonna get a feature on off in the text. I'm gonna got 50. One with me. Email. Come on, run the ball, bro.
1st and 10, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Watson, off play action.
Oh.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's so close. He gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
Speaking of bounce, bro, this fist flying like an ounce. Right quick, tight jeans on so she feel my shit. Damn. This other feelings in the nighttime. Nice shine. Yeah, still fucking with the same ass, nigga. Come on, dog. This shit different, yo.
7-7 here as the kicks away.
Hey.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Come on. I gave it all for a fantasy. Is anybody gonna remember me? Night I thought the world changed. I just pray that they'll forget my name.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the
Spent
weekend.
like, come on,
Thursday night
30,000.
game.
30,000. Damn, my damn fucking wave cap better come off. Been profiling. I'm gonna compliment my closet. Fuck on the floor like I don't give a fuck about it. Just how to got it. My opposition wish I stopped smiling. Wish I stopped wilding. Oh, geez. Nobody else they really know me. I was fucking superstars when I was 19. Leave me. Lonely. Oh, you? I mean, I can't believe you did that. Everybody seen it. Come on. I wanna be me. Yeah. I wanna fighting demons. I'm gonna see every season. Oh, you're running man. Okay. No, leaving and blissing at the same time. There's a reason or not. It's hard to give you reasons to stop. I don't want to listen to this song. Hold on.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Early in the morning, late at night. Get the fuck off me.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Alright, I got. Please come on that same look. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do that same look. I got something for that. Come on. ATL Jacob, you pray for my demons, girl. I got you. Every time I sip on codeine, I get vulnerable. Oh, that nigga gone. She's in the court. When they drop over the phone. Gossip and messages, that ain't what we doing. Traveling around the world. Over the phone, dropping drugs. I get my bone when I do pills. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. Yeah, I don't see you that. Well, you still a man, but.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry
I've been traveling around the world.
That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you
I don't even wonder how you feeling. I gotta really take my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. It's flowing like a river. You be texting back, you ain't Kiki on the river. Message say deliver, but I know that you don't get it. I knew that you was with him. Make me shake his hand when y'all been fucking for a minute. You know that I'm a rumor. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You with me in the kennel. Girl, put a muzzleloader on that barking over dinner. I was fucking with you, yeah, hot. Damn. You got better when you met me in that ankle coincidental. She'll get some not the one that's meant for you. I can hear your cheers when they drop over the phone.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential
traveling around the world?
More in what has been really a string of
well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into
exactly how you feel.
Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Get his ass.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Faking the give. Now Watson. 1:58 left to play till halftime.
Deep out.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Buying time to his left.
Wow.
But it's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Greg Newsome.
Dang.
They're going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
That QB contained. Yo, that QB contained at the wrong time, bro.
Balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the 50, it's Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. 2nd and 2. Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Wilson on first down. That's caught left side by Judy. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout.
You put on the run.
Stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Wilson. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos would extend their lead here just before halftime.
BO, Junior Bro, GDA, Daniel Agent.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the... zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to the air, Watson on second down. He's going to go up top again. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And a great return here gets us one all the way down to the 26-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help.
Ability him, bro.
Interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Give him his ability already, bro.
To accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Whoever that is not throwing the sack shit is pissing me off.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know the joke, but otherwise, just don't do it.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Wilson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
He caught that. Wow.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's
wow.
ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the
put that Buddha print
in
the
behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
I had my ball.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by the rookie Greg Newsome. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, this offense, yeah, they keep running more and more and more, but they kind of got to be careful here, CD. I mean, we're still in the third quarter. This game isn't over yet.
I would agree with you there because while they've had all kinds of success and hit on some deep balls like this, the one thing they can't do is start to get loose with the football. A lot of time left, as you mentioned, and if they keep turning it over, they'll bring them back into the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Off the play fake. Watson. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Should their woes on offense continue, that's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. It's Wilson. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He finds his target, Beckham. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Odell Beckham. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 9, Watson. Open man is Jalen Darden. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Watson. Dancing to his left. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in
you
football,
do everything.
you have to go stand on the sidelines,
This
watch
do
the rest
everything
of it,
for
and
you.
see if your backup
You
can
gave
do
me
anything.
for everything.
Last run good for 2.
This
You're
for
2nd and
everything.
8.
Hate that I treat it like it's a whatever gang. Trust me, girl, this shit is everything to me.
Shotgun, Wilson. And he coughed it up. And this is
Lost
picked
the
up by
ball.
Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37.
This nigga lost the ball.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Jalen Darden, his third touchdown.
Come on.
Two-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've got the two-score lead. Look, though, they fumbled last possession, led to a touchdown. So while things look good here at this stage in the fourth, they got to be careful.
They definitely do, because they've actually brought them back into it, haven't they? They've given them hope once again. Their purpose on this drive, squash that hope one more time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 81 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. The Broncos on 3rd down.
Around Jackson pitches
just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
I was getting some head early, then you crossed my mind. I'm as solid as they come when you get some high.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Play action. It's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
You give me foul?
Jay Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
You talking wants to fuck you forever. Love letters.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Watson. Flush to his right.
Call that.
Call that. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st down, it's Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Not much there, only a yard. To the air yet again, Watson. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 11. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a
walking through 30. It's the fuck what PFM I drove.
Beckham, 83 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory should go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the...
I don't even know who you is, dog.
Remaining on the clock. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They run it again with Chubb. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only
I don't know if you thought, man, I spent all this time trading to get this D-line.
Stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. Desperation time. Watson on fourth down.
Yeah, just pick it, bro. Just pick it. Just pick it. Please, just pick it for the love of God. Just pick the damn ball.
And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel.
And he's taken down.
You called the timeout.
Coming in, this will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
You so good, man. You so pretty. You're. I don't know what he's trying to obtain from running this man coverage.
Wilson gonna throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a big play.
So you gonna get out that or what? Let me know. Nah, you ain't gonna get out of it. Okay.
He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Yo, Odell, you gotta get your deep right running out,
It's
bro.
an interception. Picked by the
That's that shit hit at 85 with the streets.
And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's yet another loss as they've started out now 0-7. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes, sir.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Odell with 258 yards. Mm-hmm. I don't know, hit shot.